Warning, this video contains scary images, loud noises. It could probably trigger some very violent flashbacks. If you can't handle this, I probably recommend clicking on this video or look up for these warnings. Where description has been advised, you have been warned. Hey, what's up guys, it's Snowball here. Today's video should be a very interesting one today. This video's topic today is going to be about screamers. Some of you probably know and some of you don't. So, what's a screamer? A screamer is one of those jump scares you see in games or videos. Like for example, Scary Man's game, the most iconic screamer. It's a simple looking maze until you get to a certain point. This happens. The KFC car commercial, also the most iconic screamer, is a commercial as where a car is being driven, it disappears in the bushes. And we got this. So, are you terrified? I'm terrified too. But that's not how the screamer started. Let's jump back to the very beginning. So how did screamers start? Well, it all started with a commercial called Monkeys on Their Backs. It aired on TV as a public service announcement. It looked like this.
They say people addicted to heroin have a monkey on their back. Isn't that cute?
Yeah, pretty scary, right? This has been said to be the father of screamers. And this commercial aired like way back in the 1970s, so we had 50 years of screamers. Websites were also introduced, but we'll get to them later. Later on to the years, the start of a screamer videos, well, inspiration you could say, started with a program called Nightmare. Well, actually a little command on the Amiga, where when you type in a command, it pops up and screams every 5 minutes. Here's the demonstration. Okay, it might not have been as scary as you thought it would be, but hey, it was scary for its time. Like, after that, websites like Albino Black Sheep, ItRotten.com spawned. And now, we got to the golden age of screamers. The ones we have as of today spawned so many screamers. Let's start with Kikia and what's wrong with this picture. Kikia is a story of a daydreaming kid, as what the description says, with a sweet song until all of a sudden, a screamer. And we got what's wrong with this picture, a bait and switch screamer. Bait and switch screamers are screamers that look like very simple things happening and all of a sudden, bam, it switches to something else to shock you. So I present what is wrong with this picture. Yeah, that's the beginning of the golden age of screamers. But now we get to the best part. At a certain point in 2002, a website called winterround.com, launched by Jeremy Winterround, one of the most iconic screamer creators known. He made the Scary Maze game, Magic Cup game, Optical Illusions, Bubble Wrap Maniac, and even the Simon Says. The Simon Says one still gets me. Sadly, winterround.com is like down, but some of them is still up with some jump scare game website. Well, you have to be really good at finding them. Let's never forget the one where he made a screamer of himself. What an interesting guy. And another website, or probably developers, I'm not exactly sure, called Liquid Generation started up. They're mostly known for their prank emails. And now on to 2004. Hey, that's when I was born. Which was the GOAT year of the Scary Maze game and the KFC car commercial. I already covered that. You're probably wondering, what is KFC? KFC is actually a coffee. Yeah, maybe the jump scares were just coffee being fed to your feelings. A year later, YouTube launched and you can watch screamers without knowing it's a screamer. This is also where that rocking chair video came from, also known as Ghost Con Tape. And also, we got things like 3 guys with a hammer and 2 girls in a cup. We're not going to cover that. Yep. Some of you probably already know what those 2 are. But if you don't know, good for you. Please don't know. And now, time for a quick question. Y'all remember those PSAs? Yeah. Another one spawned called Fire Safety, where a cigarette falls to a sleeping guy's hand and a screamer pops up. Here's what it looks like. And now to one of my favorite screamers. Ever since the death of Michael Jackson, rest in peace, Michael Jackson, we had quite an interesting screamer called Michael Jackson's Ghost, where we got a house tour, and editor zooms on a shadow of what appears to probably be Michael Jackson himself.
Ted.
All right, Larry, we're inside Michael Jackson's bedroom suite with Miko Brando, our tour guide here, and you're looking at the doors, and you can see the locks on the doors. Miko, privacy was key in this room, obviously.
Yeah, he liked his privacy. When the doors were open, you know, it was okay, but when he locked, he wanted his privacy. He had his privacy.
This is one of the bathrooms.
The most heartwarming about this screamer is that it actually pays its respects, so not all screamers are cruel. This one actually scared me a lot. Another quite interesting screamer we probably need to remember is Poochie and Pansy, a quite strange web series starting with 2 dogs who have to save a cat. Only 1 episode has a screamer and the rest are just quite disturbing. The creator has celebrated his 10-year anniversary remastering the first episode. It's nice to see the creators are still sticking around. Speaking of sticking around, Jeremy Winteround is also still around. And if you think that was scary, get to 2010. Instagram is DJ Jeremy. More titles spawned, like the Scary Dog game and all that. And now another iconic screamer spawned called the Bung Chong Dung Ghost, a comic that was based on a true story about a suicide of a woman who lost her 2-year-old daughter due to a divorce. FNAF also spawned. It was very scary at first until you get to the point you're literally just like, I'm not scared anymore. Oh, and also Sonic.exe spawned too, with numerous of fan games. And then it went to the point where it started to dry up where screamers were too similar. Oh, and let me throw in the fact that Mortal Kombat 9 is also considered a screamer, because like when you go to the crypt, there's always that one creature that just randomly jumps up at you, so I'm gonna throw in that. Also, don't forget, don't hug me, I'm scared. Since now that we covered the history of screamers, let's play 3 of them. Play a classic Scary Maze game, the sequel. The sequel we never knew. Well, actually some of us knew. Not the official though. Let's cheat, okay? Let's just do some cheating. This one isn't really that scary. Alright, next we got, let's see, optical illusions. Alright, let's get it. Count the black dots. Okay, so like it's like seven. So that's like 7 lanes going down. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. So basically 35 black dots. Are horizontal lines parallel or do they slope? So whenever I actually move into my eyes, it's actually pretty tricky. How many horses can you find? 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5. I think this is the I think this is that one. I don't know. Oh, and this one too. If that's connected. Yeah, that's a lot of horses though. I'll say like I think I said like at least 6 or 7 horses. I see 6 faces. Yeah. Ah! Okay. And now let's do scary vision test. This one's the liquid generation one. Alright, let's do it. Alright, begin. You already know what it is. 812. Nothing. I would say 28 because of that, but it looks like 29. How do you see 70? 15. How is it 17? You already know what it is. It's 6. How's it 9? Looks like 73 on my part. You don't see that symbol.
Liquid generation sabotage!
Click here for more sabotage!
He did. Well guys, that seems to be it about this video. Did y'all get scared? Cause I literally scared myself for your entertainment. So there's that. So I'm actually still kind of shaking. Yeah. So yeah. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe. And sorry if I scared you that bad. Oh yeah, just a little thing. Don't worry, no jump scares at the end. You're good. So yeah. Bye.